scurry away. I don't think he was paying too much attention. Those gold minerals are called high-yield minerals, and instead of delivering 5 at a time, they deliver 7, and they, I'm not sure, I haven't tested, but I think they mine faster, too. So, there's usually 1 or 2 of them placed towards the center of the map, so if you control the middle, you can control those and gain a huge mineral output. So here goes my first wave of guys, and I know we're just about in part 2 if we aren't already. Yeah, we're here. We're at 10.5 minutes, so I'll split it. So roaches, I think I've got one upgrade so they do 18 damage, but I felt like I was going really slowly and that a better player could have beat me easily. For example, with that. Although those roaches are tough, I think. I don't know how much health they have. I think they have 140, but that's insane. Zerg units move faster on creep. That's what I meant to say. That a lot of Zerg units move very slowly off of creep, like queens. So you won't see a queen rush on you because it moves at half the speed of an overlord, or the speed of an overlord for 150 minerals. So it's not going to be a viable attack option. It's definitely defense and special. Why I didn't do this in replay, speed it up, slow it down, and be able to see everything as opposed to just my units. I wanted to get a first person thing. Well, I guess it's in first person, even if God, I'm so off topic. Even if I do it in the replay, but you can see actually how my train of thought works better instead of just what I remember me doing. Because I'll miss stuff in the replay. It happens. So there you saw me defending from an attack because I just rebuilt my army because I had 11 larvae. And that really saved me. Right there, what I attacked that Zergling on was a Zelnaga tower, which provides vision to any units nearby, and you'll see me use that later, and even get an achievement on it. Units training from larva are single click, so that means for every time you press a hotkey or the unit, it will spawn one, not the whole group, and it takes time to get used to. I can't say it's better or worse, but, hold on 1 second, we're going to pause this. Mainly because you can have more precision, but it also requires you getting H for 8 Hydralisk or whatever like that. So I'm basically sitting around with my 3 bases, spawning larvae, and just kind of upgrading, building, kind of everything. I didn't forget my upgrades, mainly because I can queue 2 or 3 at a time, so I could be done with those. I forget what I'm doing with those. I think I'm going to attack his expansion, make sure. That right there I misclicked and selected an Overseer, and it's got abilities such as Spawn Changeling, which is basically a spy. His units, or it'll spawn a little blob, and when it meets a unit, it will either turn into a Zergling, a Zealot, or a Marine, depending on what race it meets first. And I went on a little Overlord raid of his, so that slowed him down. I killed 24 population worth. I think right there I'm getting my Ultralisk Den, which means this game is progressing pretty far. I think I've only got another about 8 to 10 minutes. Great. In the beta, I don't know if this is how they're going to do it for real, but you're ranked into divisions. I'm in the bronze division because I'm not pro. There's copper, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, and there's diamond somewhere. It's either before or after platinum, I'm not sure. But I'm just in bronze because I lost a bunch. The first day I played it, the phase 2 of the beta. This is phase 2. Phase 1 was earlier for several months. The first day I got matched with everybody who was good and nobody who was bad. So no wins, 3 losses in one day. Joy. Let's see. Is that Ultralisk? No, that's the Infestor Pit. Not Ultralisk, silly me. That's the new Queen's Nest, I guess. There's me, checking vision on my Zergling, and he's gonna hop on this temple, and you'll see what it does in just a second, other than what I've explained. Gives you this huge line of sight, and I see he's got all his guys on his main, or on his high-yield minerals, which tells me I better work quick. So I can either attack now or finish off my army and then go in. And I was really about to pull the trigger and go, but I realized I needed to make use of my hive investment, and so I decided to hold off for Ultralisks. Ultralisks are awesome. They have 500 health, I think, and do, I don't know how much damage. I think it's 25 plus something to units, and 80 plus 5 to buildings, which is crazy. So if you take an army of 5 to 10, 5 Ultralisks into a base of defensive structures, it isn't going to last at all. They absolutely rip up cannons, sunken collars, spine crawlers now, which are the new sunkens. I know I mentioned that. They have 300 health and do, I think, the same 40 damage. Things do different damage versus different types of units, and I know it was like that in Starcraft 1, but it's not quite as simple of a system, where light units do a quarter damage to heavy, like Ghosts would do nothing to tanks, or stuff like that. But you'll see, I can't think of a unit other than the Ultralisk that does stuff to different units. I know some units do enhanced damage to light units versus heavy units. It just does this. Upgrade factors are a little different. Here's a changeling. Plop. Plop. And you got a little Zergling. It can't attack, but it's like a spy. So if you see a random Zergling or something that you're not moving, kill it. So it could just maybe a changeling. There's me getting my first Ultralisk. I don't know where they went when I attacked. They just disappeared. I don't know if they died, but... well, they're great cannon fodder, if anything. Dang, 20 minutes on this commentary now. And I know it may not be part 3 in the video, but... it's just how long it is on this point. I know that didn't make much sense. I know everything, what everyone's happy about is that there is multi-command, and it's similar to the hack in StarCraft 1 where you can move however many units at once, but here it's actually not a hack, thank goodness. So now you're not going to be angry when someone moves, when someone micros 30 Marines at once, or 60 Marines, and eats your units alive because you just can't select and move all your stuff that fast. I don't know. I think it's unlimited to how many you can select, but it shows 24 on a screen, 8 to a row by 3 rows. There's the achievement. I looked at it post-game, and it's holding the Zelnaga temple, or tower, whatever you want to call them, for 5 minutes straight in a ranked game. Ranked games are these use map settings, which are custom games, are not ranked. There are not many out there right now. I plan to make some. The editor's already out. Some of the favorites I want to remake, like Nexus Destroyers. I love that game. Right there, my geyser's depleted, and when a geyser's depleted, it's useless. You can't mine out of it.